Hey, all you pilgrims on the Ascension journey. It's been a while. Um, Man, today, what is the date today? Like the 16th of March or something, 2019, Gregorian calendar, um, as opposed to the Julian before that, and probably some cool, anyways, star charts and stuff like that before that. Anyways, I want to read from Alchemical Wizard 18, Epigenetic Health, helping our dormant DNA reignite. Yeah, today one of the Schumann resonance charts that we use that's out of Tomsk Space Observatory out there in Russia. Um, that's a really good chart to look at. That's why we've all been using that one a lot. And plus it's from the magnetometers there's about 224 placed around the planet that collect data and then feed back into it, and then they put the data out. Right here where I'm at is Pacific Standard Time. It is, I don't know, 3 or 4-ish or something, Pacific Standard Time. And so at about 7 o'clock tonight, that wave kind of comes across here. Now, what it is the planet itself has the electromagnetics, right? So think of the particles coming in, changing the electromagnetics of the planet itself. So think in terms of cymatics, okay? So think in terms of energy, light, sound, frequency. So cymatics, how certain resonating frequencies can change and alter shape, right? So it's a transmutational process. And our body, ourselves, our avatar, our biological body is, like 70% water, which is the most malleable, right? And the microorganisms. So it can change. And the dormant DNA, or we're going to start calling it the potential DNA inside our cells, there's like 90% of it sitting there. And that, the 4th and 5th strand DNA, which correlates with the dimensions, is coming back online. So what I've been trying to convey for your consideration in all the videos is to get healthy, get the biological body healthy, get the mental and emotional and your body healthy enough so that you can sit in silence and meditate, and high vibrational foods and supplements and immune boost, because these energies are stressful, because it's a transmutational process, morphogenesis, on our biological bodies. That's why I'm always saying immune boost, the immune boosting mushrooms, the spirulinas, the cracked chlorellas, all the super greens, microalgae, really good, vitamin C, zinc. And if you're really into it, you can get into the monatomic silver, monatomic gold. You can get into the, what's the other one? The buckyballs. Anyways, the carbon 60 or whatever. But to just try to slow down, get plenty of rest, because your body's going under tremendous stress. And this wave today is hitting at about 7, right? And so these waves, that's why like you get these ascension symptoms, because it flu-like, cold, headache, because the glands inside your brain, and there's water in your brain, and the glands are shifting around, right? And you've got these secondary particles, which I call the adamantine particles. There's other names in all the science disciplines, which is oh gosh, I think they call them the chorus particle, or anyways, you're talking about the electrons getting excited and hitting into the ionosphere and a magnetosphere, right? So, what was I going to say? The geomagnetics. Yeah, there's all those sites. I listed a bunch of sites too for, so you can go in and start checking out, like, the X-ray flux, the electron, the protons, all of the different solar activities. And then outside, the thing is though, that try to remember this, it's not just our sun. We're talking about energetics from the center of the galaxy and the region that our solar system is in now, like the photon belt, right? We're in that toric field of Alcyone from the Pleiades. We're in these fields, which I talked about, the morphogenetic fields, right? Of the the morphogenetic field of the Milky Way, and then it hits the other star systems, and then in the Alcyone and their seven sister star system, we're in that toric field, that morphogenetic field. So there's more energetics, there's more photonic energy, right? More light, more energy. So anyways, I am going to read from Alchemical Wizard 18. Epigenetics is the study of heritable changes in gene expression, active versus inactive genes that do not involve changes to the underlying DNA sequence, a change in phenotype without a change in genotype, which in turn affects how cells read the genes. Epigenetic change is a regular and natural occurrence, but can also be influenced by several factors, including age, the environment, lifestyle. Remember, we're talking about, not instead of diet, we're talking about like a healthier lifestyle. We're talking about a detoxifying, alkalining, anti-inflammatory lifestyle, and adding those little things to your daily routines. Check out that video. Okay, so environment, lifestyle, and disease state. Epigenetic modifications can manifest as commonly as the manner in which cells terminally differentiate to end up as skin cells, liver cells, brain cells, etc. Or epigenetic change can have more damaging effects that can result in diseases like cancer. At least 3 systems, including DNA methylation, we've talked about that before in the last video, methylation and methylate, and the different types of, oh, no, we're going to talk about it here more. Okay, including DNA methylation, histone modification, and non-coding RNA associated gene silencing are currently considered to initiate and sustain epigenetic change. Okay, so all these things have just even your environment or your thoughts have a change on your DNA structure, your genes, your epigenetics, right? Okay, your epigenome. Okay, the nutrients we extract from food enter metabolic pathways where they are manipulated, modified, and molded into molecules. Wait for that car to go by. Into molecules the body can use. Okay, we're talking about our metabolisms. One such pathway is responsible for making methyl groups, important epigenetic tags that silence genes. Familiar nutrients like folic acid, B vitamins, and SAM-E, S-adenosulmethanine, a popular over-the-counter supplement, are key components of this methyl-making pathway. Diets high in these methyl-donating nutrients can rapidly alter gene expression, especially during early development when the epigenome is first being established. Very important to feed your toddler really high nutrient, high vibrational foods. Out of the garden. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys too also that I am taking a gardening class out of Oregon State University Extension. It's awesome. I'm thinking about taking the master class next year. Anyway, so, and because there's pea patches, you know, we're community gardens, so you can grow your own food. Highly recommend that. You know me. Take it if it's off the vine if you can, and get those nutrients, get the microorganisms, and get the trace minerals. That's what we're lacking a lot of. Think about where we used to be able to drink spring water, right? And they had the trace minerals, and the water would run through and pick up those, uh, even though those trace minerals, and also some of the greens and stuff from the plants and the microorganisms too. And you would drink that, not the parasitical ones, but the good ones, right? Okay, so we're not getting enough of that inside this vehicle. So you need to clean that up. Well, you don't need to, but for your consideration, a suggestion, because it's easier when your biological body's healthy and you can do some meditation during the day and have less stress and get into that zone, which I talk about, is matching the cosmic intelligence, which is your higher self, your higher cosmic intelligence, and match that with the natural vibrations, the circadian rhythm of the planet. Okay, moving on. DNA methylation is a major epigenetic modification involving the addition of a methyl group to the 5' position of cytosine by DNA methyltransferase to form 5-methylcetosine, 5-MC. This epigenetic mark has the power to turn genes on or off, and can be inherited through cell division. Okay, diet has also been shown to modify epigenetic tags in significant ways. The field of nutra-epigenomics explores how food and epigenetics work together to influence health and well-being. Okay, so what other foods, vitamins, and supplements can we take to help us methylate and perhaps to reignite our dormant DNA or recode our potential DNA? So that 90% of DNA that's still in there, like we're running on what did I say it was? I don't know, however many chromosomes, or the three and a half strands, or whatever. And the original is the 12-strand DNA template, and 12 times 12 is 144 chromosomes. The DNA template of the 12, right? Okay, 144. Okay, so number one, methionine. Okay, so you can get that from sesame seeds, Brazil nuts, fish, peppers, spinach. The epigenetic role here is the SAM synthesis. What did I say SAM standed for? S-adenosylmethionine. Okay, so number two, folic acid, leafy green vegetables, sunflower seeds, nutritional yeast, liver. The epigenetic role here is the methionine synthesis. Number three, vitamin B12, meat, liver, shellfish, milk. Epigenetic role, methionine synthesis. Number four, vitamin B6, meats, whole grains, vegetables, nuts. Epigenetic role, methionine synthesis. Number five, SAMe. Supplement. Epigenetic role, enzymes transfer methyl groups from SAM directly to the DNA. Number six, choline, egg yolks. Yes, of course. Sometimes I crave like going and getting a farmer's pastured eggs and stuff for some reason, because I'm probably not getting enough of the soybeans or the lentils and the legumes. I think the choline's in too. Okay, well, let's just read. Egg yolks, liver, soy, cooked beef, chicken, veal, and turkey. Epigenetic role, methyl donor to SAM. Number seven, betaine, wheat, spinach, shellfish, and sugar beets. Epigenetic role, break down the toxic byproducts of SAM synthesis. 8, genistein, soy products. Epigenetic role, increased methylation. Because once in a while, there's a whole little issues about soy products and stuff, and once in a while, I still buy like because of the, what did they say? What's the hormone, the women's hormone? Anyways, in the soy, if you have too much of it. But I still buy like organic tofu and mix it up and make like egg salad still and stuff. So, Epigenetic role, increased methylation. Number 9, sulforaphane, broccoli. Epigenetic role, increased histone acetylation, turning on anti-cancer genes. Eat your organic broccoli, or there's different versions. Because of the gardening I'm doing, there's all kinds of heirloom, different broccolis actually. Those different whatever they're called, like in that realm, like the cauliflower, broccoli and all that. Anyways, really good for your biological body, your avatar. Your light body, your biological body, your biofield physiology. Number 10, butyrate, fermented foods, epigenetic role. Fermented foods, yeah, really good. Like if you can get kimchi or make your own kimchi. Oh, increased histone acetylation, turning on protective genes, increased lifespan. So yeah, some of those fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi, miso soups. What was I doing? You know what? If you're in the financial means to buy fermented, they make the supplements of the mushroom mycelium. They make fermented, the immune boosting mushrooms, right? They have those now. Okay. Number 11, dial sulfate, dads, garlic, man, garlic and onions and stuff too, which is really helpful in your guts, in your intestines, in your colon, because it helps get away the bad, like candida, those microbes, right? So you want to add, if you have a lot of that, add more garlics and the onions and that kind of, that helps. Yeah, you got it. Epigenetic role, increased histone acetylation, turning on anti-cancer genes. Garlic, man. I think some of the powders that I use have the, what do you call it? The non-tasty garlic or whatever. Yeah, has garlic in it. It's 12, curcumin, turmeric. I use it a lot. I make turmeric, golden milk lattes a lot, and then I throw it in the stir fries and the curries a lot. So I'm always using turmeric. Epigenetic role, micro RNA, histone modifications, DNA methylation. Number 13, vitamin C. Ascorbic acid is an essential water-soluble micronutrient that exists predominantly as the ascorbate anion under physiological pH conditions. It is well established that ascorbate is an antioxidant and free radical scavenger, and further an essential cofactor in numerous enzymatic reactions. You know, the enzymes, you want these plant enzymes or these fruit enzymes to go in also and be a part of your digestive system, okay? So that's why you're always throwing guavas, papayas, oranges, kale, broccoli, kiwi fruit, strawberries, arcola cherries, rose hips, chili peppers, thyme, parsley, lemons. Epigenetic role, ascorbate serves as a cofactor for 10-11 translocation TET dioxygenases that catalyze and the oxidation of 5-methylcotosine, the 5-MC, into 5, we're getting into it here, hydroxymethyl-cytosine, further to 5-formylcytosine, and 5-carboxylcytosine. Histone demethylases also require ascorbate as a cofactor for histone demethylation. Thus, by primary participation in the demethylation of both DNA and histones, a sorbate appears to be a mediator of the interface between the genome and the environment. So yeah, of course, you have to have vitamin C, you know, like the old days. You don't want rickets. So get some fruits, eat an apple a day, get an orange or something, or guava, papaya, some piece of fruit that you add with your greens, right? Like I do in my smoothie, you know, you just add like, well, and if you really want to do less sugar, then just do like a green apple. Do like a half a green apple, because then you get less sugar from it. The more red ones, they have more sugars, or you know, the fructose. What was I going to say? Perhaps this will inspire us to eat healthy and to consider a diet high in methyl donating nutrients. All of our epigenomes are different. Our blood types are different. We all can agree that vegetables and fruits play a key role in our metabolisms and epigenetic processes. Stay hydrated, my friends. We are sovereign. We are free. But yeah, so though that's in consideration for the methylation for your epigenome. So we're talking about when we get into the RNA helping the DNA reignite our potential, the dormant, the junk DNA, right? So we're basically just saying, you know, eat healthy, fruits and vegetables, take some extra supplementation for the and immune boosters during this time, especially because there's a huge wave coming right now. Like there should be a Stargate opening right in the next few days or something, the spring equinox. So, and then there's one right now. I'll throw up a chart. It's already 11 hours in or something. It's a huge wall, 40 hertz, past 40 hertz on the Schumann resonances chart. The different resonances, right? The different frequencies, and we're way past 40 on the huge white wall on the chart, the one that we use a lot. So we're getting into the more energies coming, you know, and what our biological body can handle. So that's why I always say, you know, I give you all the tools and techniques there. Meditate, rest, high frequency foods, fruits and vegetables, do the exercising, the stretching, if you're into all that stuff, you know, the yoga, the Tai Chi, the Qigong, the movement in your body, and then sit and then meditate. Oxygenate your cells, do the deep breathing from the diaphragm. Travis Carper, Ascension Health Coach. And right now I'm actually doing free 1 hour sessions free right now for people just to throw out some support for the ascension process. You know, it's hard for a lot of people. And then I'm going to be doing for 2 clients or so. I'm going to do the $99 for the whole month. So you get like 4+ sessions. You get 4 sessions with me, you know, with what I've learned over the years to help coach you, see if I can give you some more extra tools and techniques that are not in the videos. There's even more knowledge, and plus tapping into the higher self when I can talk to somebody, because the telepathy is starting to come in. And as I'm going to these classes and learning more about telekinetic healing, and yeah, so that's it, man. To get some rest, because we're in it.